Hi and welcome to this movement break. So this short movement break is for the hips and for the upper legs, so for the thighs as well. Now this is designed for you to do in the office or at home, just a really short little way of getting the blood moving and the blood flowing through your legs as you're sitting at your desk. You can do this without any equipment at all. If you want to use some equipment for this, you can use a pillow or a cushion if you want to, and I'm going to show you that a little later on as we go through these workouts. Okay, so here we go. The first thing we're going to do is some knee hugs. Now I'm just going to sit back on my chair ever so slightly. I'm going to keep my back straight, my shoulders are relaxed and my ears are in line with my shoulder, which means I know I'm not pushing my head forwards. I'm just going to grab one of my knees and just pull into my chest. So I'm just going to get a nice stretch through the back of my thigh there, so into my hamstring. Now you can then point your toe down and up just to get the blood flowing a little more. Hold this stretch for as long as you want to, at least about 10 seconds, but up to 60 seconds if you want to. Swap sides when you're ready. So keeping that back really nice and straight, up and down with the toe, that blood moving. Good. And when you've finished, just relax. So the next exercise we're going to go through a cycling movement with the leg. We're going to bring the knee up, kick the leg out, coming back down, kick the knee up, leg out, rolling round. Good. So working for around about 4 or 5 repetitions on each side, building up if you want to, keeping that back really nice and straight. Switch sides when you're ready. I'm holding onto the side of my chair for balance here. If you don't need to hold on, then you don't have to. But if you are holding on, try not to grip the chair. Just use it for a bit of stability. And rest. If you want to, you can do that into reverse as well. So you're kicking the leg out, coming up and round, up, scooping round. So again on the other side. You don't have to do it in reverse if you don't want to, but you will activate the muscles slightly differently if you do. And rest. So we're going to work through a hip opener for our next exercise. So I'm just going to sit slightly forward on my chair. Okay, I'm going to have my feet flat onto the floor. Now I'm going to slide both legs out, tuck one over, slide my leg up, and bring my knee back up. From this position, I can grab onto my shin and I can place my leg where I want to. I'm going to try and bring the outside of my knee down to the ground, and I'm going to feel a nice stretch on the outside of my hip. So only go as far as you want to in this stretch, holding this stretch for around about 10 seconds. After that time, if you want to, you can pulse through to get a little bit more of a stretch. So pushing down, keeping that back really nice and straight. And you can do this for up to 30 to 60 seconds. When you're ready, switch sides. So if you want to, slide that leg back out, slide the leg down, crossing over, up, supporting knee, holding onto that leg, hold, 8 to 10 seconds, and then push down for a pulse if you want to. Okay, so next we're going to work on the inner and the outer muscles of the thigh. Place your hands onto the outside of your knees, keeping your back nice and straight and your tummy tucked in tight, ears in line with shoulders and shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to put my hands on the outside of my knees here. I'm going to keep my feet firmly planted into the floor, and now I'm going to try and push my knees out into my hands. I'm going to try and keep my hands as stable as I can, and I'm going to push, push, push. Good. Grip into your tummy muscles as you're doing this. And relax. And go again. Really pushing out towards your hands. And rest. And you can do these for up to 10 times. The final exercise we're going to do is again onto the inner and outer thighs. So if you need to have a cushion for this one, that's absolutely fine. You can use your fist if you want to, if you can keep your back really nice and straight. So putting your fists in between to your legs, in between your knees, squeezing in, hold, and relax. So keeping that back really nice and straight. You can do this with a straight back. You don't have to be bent over to do it. So really nice straight back. Hands onto the inside, into fists, inside of those knees, and push together. Good. Hold 8 to 10 seconds and relax. And you can do that for up to 10 times.